We have team coverage this afternoon. We want to start with Court TV legal correspondent Julia Janae, joining us live outside of the courthouse in Brunswick. Julia, my oh my, just saw some fireworks there in the courtroom. Tell us more, if you would, please.
Julie, right there at the end, this is the 7th mistrial motion by Kevin Gough, directly speaking about the large crowd that we saw yesterday, a faith leader rally that was here, and the largest number of people we have seen demonstrating in the courthouse grounds for this trial. And he was saying that it was influencing the jury. The jury needed to be questioned about it, but that the amount of people, how close they were to the courthouse doors, is a reason for a mistrial in this case. But Prosecutor Dunikoski came back saying that the reason those people were here is in direct relation to what you said inside of the courthouse. And Julie, I can attest, having spoke to many of the people who were here yesterday. Well, there were 1,000 here. There's no way to speak to all of them. But many of the people here that I spoke with said, yes, they were following the trial. Yes, they had an interest in this trial, but had no plans to travel to Southeast Georgia until they heard that comment about we don't want any more or black pastors, or how many pastors can Ahmaud Arbery's family have, coming from Gough. I think Dunikoski raised a good point that could have been put in a motion. I even asked some of these members of the clergy, what if he had not used the words black pastor? What if he had said, look, there are high profile civil rights icons in the jury, people who have notoriety, who are famous, and that's what makes them an influence. But he chose to look at this from a racial standpoint, and that's really what seemed to strike a chord with people.
Most definitely, Julia. Julia, Wanda Cooper-Jones, Ahmaud Arbery's mother, has an attorney representing her civilly, and I understand that he spoke out and said that one of the defendants asked for a plea deal at the close of the evidence. Is this true?
We did follow up with Merritt to see if this was something that is recent, something that happened before. He confirmed that he was told by prosecutors that there was a plea deal request from William Roddie Bryan's attorney, Kevin Gough, and that prosecutors turned it down, and that this happened yesterday. We know yesterday evidence closed. All 3 of the defendants rested their case, and this jury was sent home with plans to come back Monday for closing arguments. We asked all of the defendants in this case, their teams, whether or not this was true, and here's what we heard from Kevin Gough this morning.
What do you think the video is flying?
Denied. I don't know what y'all are talking about.
No plea agreement?
You go ask wherever your source is.
We've also reached out to the Cobb County District Attorney's Office, their public information officer. Haven't heard back on whether or not prosecutors actually had that exchange with Gough. But again, the defense denying that there was ever a plea deal communication. But we know, Julie, even if there's a request from the defense about a plea deal, it would be the prosecution that would have to offer that. And then that negotiation would go from there. But we are not at a verdict. So there would be the possibility if these parties wanted to discuss that.
And Julia, tell us, please, what will things look like on Monday when the jury's brought back?
When the jury comes back, first they are going to hear closing arguments from the state. Then these 3 defendants will all have the opportunity to do their summation, and then the state will be able to do their rebuttal. This jury will be charged, and we expect that it may go into Tuesday before they actually get this case, because with a 2-hour limit for each of these parties, we may very well see closing arguments the entire day without a chance for them to deliberate or even be charged.
Julia Janae, live in Brunswick, Georgia for us. Thank you for all of that.